welcome in now Beth Ann Nichols, senior writer for Golf Week magazine. Beth Ann, this feels like a major coming into it, so I'm going to start at the top. What are your expectations for Nelly this week?
You're right. It does. It feels a little bit like the first day of school because we haven't seen the top 10 players in the world together yet this year, even though it's late March. And of course, we haven't seen Nelly Korda in a month and a half. So the thing we know about Nelly Korda is that she's actually really good at coming off of long breaks. We saw her do it twice last year where she won after skipping the 2 Asian swings on the LPGA. Of course, this one was all about just getting added rest after a hectic end of the year last year. And of course, the one last year in the fall was due to that minor neck injury, which she seems to be healthy and firing on all cylinders. We even saw her practicing in some pretty nasty conditions just for the fun of it during her extended break. But the weather's going to be great in Phoenix this week. And last year she won the Ford at a different golf course, battling some tough conditions. But based on scores at this golf course, Whirlwind, in previous events, not on the LPGA, but in men's golf, I'm expecting some low scores this week. I think it'll be a birdie fest, and I think Nelly will be up for the challenge. And I'm excited to see Nelly and Lydia finally in the same field again.
Beth Ann, speaking of Lydia, why do you think that she has reached a point now where she's playing some of the very best golf of her career?
Goodness, I think she's in a wonderful place in her life personally, of course, with, a beautiful marriage. I think that she right now is feeling a great sense of freedom out there. It feels a bit like bonus golf that we're getting from Lydia Ko right now. She's picked off all the medals. She's in the LPGA Hall of Fame. And yet it's still very purposeful golf. She's still very driven. She's found this new goal in becoming a career Grand Slam champion. And I just feel like she's just loving life right now. She's in this high fashion era with her Vogue shoot and looking gorgeous and just feeling really confident and comfortable in herself. And, it's amazing when you consider how much we've watched her grown up in the spotlight.
Beth Ann, I love the inside baseball stuff, and you broke a story last week which felt like a math snafu when it comes to the priority rankings. A player got into 3 events that she shouldn't have, and 3 players didn't. I'm going to give you the floor to unpack this, but it is fascinating.
I've never seen anything quite like this before, and it is just an absolute brutal mess. The basic gist of it is Sophia Popov, she went on a medical leave, and then she went on maternity leave while on the medical leave, came back last year, played in 17 events, went to Q school to try and improve her status, and then calls up the LPGA in January and says, am I really number 57 on the priority list? Am I in these events? Am I good to go? And the LPGA said yes. And so she plays in 3 events to start this year, the Founders Cup and then the HSBC in Singapore and Thailand, that she wasn't qualified for, which means that now you have 3 players who were the first alternate who didn't get into those events. So Sophia has had her CME points stripped, and obviously she still gets to keep the money, but officially she doesn't have that money. She's now moved from category 1 on the LPGA all the way down to 19. She drops almost 100 spots on the ranking. She's not even in the field this week at the Ford. And of course, the $1 million question is, how is the LPGA going to make this right for those 3 players who missed out on some crucial opportunities? Because it's important to note that Thailand and Singapore, those 2 events are limited field no-cut events. So you're going to get those valuable CME points. You're going to make a paycheck. And come the end of the year, that could be the difference between those players keeping their cards. Heck, they could have even won the events. Could have been life-changing weeks for them. Who knows? So, the LPGA still hasn't figured that part out, exactly what they're going to do for those 3 players. Those 3 players are Hira Naveed, Saki Baba, and Pei-Yun Chen. And so, my heart goes out to them and Sophia, who made the call in January, trying to make sure that she was doing the right thing. Left her 20-month-old behind to go play in Asia in 2 weeks, and now is back, back to square one or below square one, actually.
Yeah, what an absolute mess we've been dealing with on the LPGA for the past couple of months. One thing the LPGA, though, Beth Ann, has figured out is its pace of play policy. It is set to be implemented, the new version this week. Long term, what are your sort of expectations for how this new pace of play policy is going to go?
Well, I hope we see a whole lot of penalty strokes. And I think that's hopefully going to make the LPGA, a more exciting product to watch, and that it's going to differentiate the tour. I hope the LPGA, they haven't really decided what they're going to do in terms of telling us exactly, who's getting the penalties, how public they're going to be. I guess that's still in conversation. I'm all for shaming everybody. I'll just be honest with you. I think this is so important for the LPGA's product. I think the players are, so invested in this. They, in terms of succeeding from a big picture standpoint, they need to take responsibility for their portion of this. And so, not only are you getting one stroke penalties now for the first time, but also if you've had a bad time for, I think it's 40 times. If you've been timed over the course of the year, you now get a fine. So they're gonna have a season-long race, if you will, to a fine, a different kind of season-long race. But I love it. The harder, the better. Let's get moving.
Beth Ann, always busy. Thank you so much for making all of us a little bit smarter.
Thanks, guys.